Stream is on. Live. We got Brian Bowman up for contract. We got Moses Boast. Moses Boast. The 4th year left tackle out of Florida. He was originally drafted as a right tackle. He's right on the cusp of being a star in this league. He's got 90 strength. He's got 80 run block. He's got 86 pass block. He wants somewhat of a deal here. I just don't see any situations where I need a backup tackle that costs me that much money. 8.28 millionaire. So yeah, no, there's no guy after the other guy. We're thinking we got Silas Short, we got Luther Finley. Do I really want to? Ah, that's nothing. 3.81. Give it to him. He's on forever. Silas Short's the one. Look at this cat. It's only 7 mil. We gotta bump it up ahead and go get him. Back it out, I'm not worried about it for now. We got a week or so to do it. Oh. Tough opponent. You know it? Yeah, I know it. You do not know it. Who does not know it? We're going 60s jerseys tonight, folks. Just a regular old black on black. A new sock scheme. Just a baby little fucking ball club. And they'll probably have something new next year too, some other new socks, so you'll have those too. Yeah. Bobby. Hey, Bobby's still doing this shit.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup.
We used to know these brothers. They were the Tories. Last name Tory.
Jaguars.
Colin Torrey and Christian Torrey, and Christian, he talked like this. Hey, my name's Christian Torrey. Hey, what's up, Coach? Hey,
well, Coach, any Florida resident will tell you that afternoon pop-up showers and
Colin used to talk like that
exactly what we have right now. actually expecting a pretty steady rain throughout today here in Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics,
we call him Christian Dory.
As their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts
oh, do you know Christian
and the
Dory?
Jacksonville Jaguars. With Charles Davis, as always,
that was like a brand new
this one. I think it begins and ends with our two
opening I've never seen.
Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback.
You see that?
The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Lorenzo McNeil just got the new contract. No. Look at this game is lit. Look at this fullback. They got 39. Who's this? Well, it looks like one of your guys.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and it's not. That tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this
one. A deep ball right out the gate there. I can just feel it.
On 1st and 10, Jones. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Charles.
Ooh, like Darius Copper. That was his best hit of the season so far.
Goes, folded like a lawn chair.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
It was a big hit, but
yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
He did. I'm going to bring the heat on 3rd and 2.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw.
He's really good with a fucking that guy.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I don't know this fucking
and that one results in 35 yards.
This guy's the fastest.
We've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10, just outside the 30.
That's the play that I'm looking for.
Into the hands of his tight end.
I gave him like 2 minutes
the first down completion.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good
you should see the hits that Mike Melton makes.
You mentioned that to me pregame.
He melts them.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching
I'm telling you, for a corner, this dude melts.
Most of these guys are self-motivated.
They don't call him Mike Melton for nothing. He's a melter. Well, you know, one of those boys are going to find you at some point. Playing with Lance Stevenson.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
For a while, too. Yeah, I did.
Now following the sack,
I got a game to play, dude. Come on.
Down at 17.
This is too long.
Now Jones. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment.
Bring it back there.
Let's see what our referee says. They were looking to throw, holding on the right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Connecting here with DJ Shark.
Every time.
After the completion, we're going to get a timeout for an injured player. While the training staff works on him,
so all those boys
we'll
are locked in.
And be right back.
Get out of there, yard, man.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
That's that.
Now Jones operating from the gun.
Oh.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
I just jumped it. I was just hammering it before he was even throwing the ball. I was like, please throw, please throw.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. Give yourself a big chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 3rd down, Callaway, and he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that.
Tower, dude, that everyone's been talking about. This is what my game plan was this week. See if I can run it.
He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it.
Kind of sucked into that animation, to be honest with you.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 73 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that, too.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. On 1st down, Callaway. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Gonna be incomplete. He needs just a little bit more of something to start pulling everything in.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
He's got it.
Got the
get into the end zone.
Too.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 20-yard
touchdown.
Get to that
80 so I can get my
his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Give me what I want right here. I'll be very happy.
It's caught. It's Stewart.
Yeah, but
he'll have a first down past
Marty
the 40
Stewart.
and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
It doesn't happen enough on this game where they skip a tackle.
Now a draw play. Here's
we're going to hit him with that hit stick right there.
This one across midfield and into Colts territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Jones. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him as he pulls it in. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, it's Charles, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Play a little man-to-man here.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
No, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
After the sack on first down, Jones firing quickly here, and that's complete. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Wow.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Bought him.
Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it.
This is a weapon.
With the football.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Next, Donovan.
2nd and 13.
Oh, wow.
Go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy. I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Let's go.
On the counter, it's Charles.
No!
Wow! Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
Chris Jackson's not doing so good.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Some good.
Come on, fellas.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Yeah, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
You know what?
They'll get 3 up to midfield.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They'll run on 1st down. Metcalf able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Box drop. 44, Mike, 44. Come on.
2nd and 6. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
It's going to be Nelson watch. Usually it is. Every time.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Colts on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 16. He'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
Here we go. 60 or. I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Dude, that was the worst throw of my life right there.
Picked by Ronnie
wow,
Harrison.
what are you
And
doing?
12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they're throwing an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, it's Charles. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning.
I'm out of
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Until right
Picked
now.
off at the 23. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Audio correct. He's a perfect 4 for 4.
Intermission.
You talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half to carry that with them. It's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mode.
And now they may take the lead into
That's
the
what
locker room
saves
as
us.
well.
Oh my god.
The point
That's
after
what
through the raindrops up and good. And the
I
lead is
forgot
now
how hard it is
14
to
to
kick and
10.
shit.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Guess I better be careful.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Blast one as far as I can.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go
Cool,
again
dude.
as we look at the
He'll
back
get
heading onto the
right.
field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well,
You know why?
but
It's
they're
'cause he
losing
wants
here in the
Trump to
second
win. He's
quarter.
gonna
What
try to
might
throw
they
in like
change
a-
offensively?
It's to get Trump to split up Biden's votes for all the niggas and all the dumb people that are going to vote for Kanye left. It's a ploy to get Trump elected to take away from Biden.
Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed
I
him the
know he
football.
does.
Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of
Yeah,
running
he tried to
it.
come out and say that it was all
Sometimes
fake and it was all a ploy. Fuck Trump.
Or they get tired
And
they
it's
get out of
only, and
position
really
and
he's
runs
just,
through tackles.
yeah, but I think it's all fake. I think it's all calculated to do this presidential thing to help Trump win.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback.
And even if that's not what he's doing, that's what's going to happen, so we
What they're
win.
supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Wow. Where's CJ's
It'll be a
thing?
44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's only had a couple of carries, but when you've got a horse like this, second quarter, you got to start to...
You can't just neglect him. He's got to touch it, and often, in order to get maximum out of him. Typically, these types of backs, it's the accumulation of carries, and that's when you see the damage as the game goes on.
Yeah, but let's see, they're going to try to get him into the flow, we would assume here.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. A first down there on a pickup of 25. He'll look to throw. And defensively, they were in zone
yeah, now he
coverage.
drops that where he takes like 5 steps after he
quarterback like he is
in a possession
to not play
catch.
too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Back to throw now, 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Bobby Okereke, throw that fucking little silly little fucking pass that you
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think
the guy runs it back at 100 yards.
Maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip
they
side
called
of
a
that?
timeout.
You do something crazy, quarterback
go
gets hit,
the
ball comes free,
video.
and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. From the 30 on 2nd down, Jones.
I made him throw it
get
short.
this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7.
Oh.
We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat, and it's the Bengals who have the lead in the second quarter. The Bengals still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we fly north to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Baker Mayfield with 3 touchdown passes.
31 or something.
Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. The final, 26-14. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
I already gave up probably that 50 yards. I definitely gave up with that rushing touchdown. So that's how we're question. Plus, we've got to have a big old second half.
Return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
There's that fucking guy on the tackle, that running back, 39.
So here are the Colts to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10.
Got kicked out of an ACV sequence or
on 1st down, Metcalf, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Can't get it off, and he's open too.
Josh Allen in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. They'll set up a throw. He's
big
got his
Max
tight
Dunn,
end on
a
the
rookie.
corner route. It's complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helps. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, my God.
And after the sack, he's still down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Well, we'll see.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
This magic.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Burns.
Oh, my God, dude.
Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day, the best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They begin the drive with Charles. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they'll find some room to get this out to about the 14. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss.
Oh, no way, dude. I lined it up beautifully, too. Broke off that coverage for that hit.
A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride.
I'm running man coverage right here the first time in history.
The catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He completes it to Stewart. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Charles. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
And he's got this one complete to Stewart. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
That's a low key.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute.
That's a next
guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And it's taken in at the 9.
Oh, look at this. Look at this return, CJ
Swan. Look
at him tiptoe to the
side. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll run on first down. Callaway. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Callaway. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Defensive set that
they're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it
Callaway in the
complete.
pass catching game today.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
This might go the distance.
On first down, Callaway. Fighting to stay upright inside the 10. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Here we go. And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Wow, give me that. Tearing bar, dude. I need to get these guys scoring.
You can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
2nd and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but
let's
adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast.
Missed it again.
Second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I was thinking about that happening, something like that.
This will be taken very short. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell that offense right here?
Oh my God, look at this one.
He's not a team anymore, just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Not looking good.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
70, Indy.
Ball with a ball.
Run on first down. Metcalf. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an
adjustment on defense. Look at this catch. This is one of the best catches you'll ever see.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Possession catch right there.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They run the counter. Callaway. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out.
He's got a nice truck for a fullback.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And this is caught at the 8. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more.
Yeah, it's just L2.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time that maybe
you can do like the Superman dive if you do it like right at the goal line.
The thing that always hits me is, are they worried about
now it dives.
Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that. I forgot about that.
This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Yeah, it was tight.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Oh, he's not 5 for 5.
Picked off at the 28. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
You had a chance there.
Well, this defensive pressure's been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
On 1st down, Callaway. And down inside the 15 he goes. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the
man, what great blocking upfield on that. Those guys were fucking having the best awareness I've ever seen. They fucked it up. I couldn't believe it was that good.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition.
That shit works even during goal line.
Indianapolis.
That play.
A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Yesterday I saw him say something about lefties. He said lefties are. He said lefties are
field general once more leading his offense back onto the field. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Vaughn.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Another try after the first down sack. Jones.
Really, dude.
Pick up of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're talking just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted.
Oh, Mike Milton on the coverage. See, he doesn't like go for the pick. I
Shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
This will be fielded at the 17. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says? Let's discuss how we got here.
You got to block it. Oh, look at Max done. Watch 85 the whole thing.
How they've managed to keep control of this game. And then we go ahead and
Even
think
after
about
the
how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
They'll keep it on the ground. Callaway. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Callaway. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. On second down now, Metcalf. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it second and 8.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
To throw again on second down.
Oh, he got him.
Jones, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with
tell
just
me you're
under
gonna get
30
2 in a row.
seconds
I'll
left to go.
Yeah, I know.
Here's Jones throwing on 3rd and long.
No. Oh my God. I said no like every time.
Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
That was great.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30.
This guy is real.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Oh, you know it. And I know it.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you.
Oh, why didn't my guy jump for that, dude? Isaiah Shaw, of course. Like, I didn't do anything like this. Hammering triangle.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that. Dude, coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.
Look at the cars. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Look at everything. Look at his head above the roof.
And maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So this one winds up in Indianapolis victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime.
I have 59 yards rushing. I had to hold him under 50.
I think it's a little bit more than that.
We'll see what Lester did. I don't think he got it.
That are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
2 sacks, no tackles for a while.
So for Indianapolis, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville.
We ran the ball. We had to run the ball hard in that one. Really have much going on in the passing game at all, folks. I did not feel comfortable back then. I don't know, who knows, maybe they'll just give it to him anyway, just because it's fun to do that sometimes. The 3 amigos getting the sacks. Bobby with another pick 6. Vaughn with a forced fumble on the sack. What did CJ Swain do in the punt return? Averaged 21 a pop. Yeah. Down inside on the yes, sir. Wendell Saffron working his way up to Tim Williams territory. A big old speed rusher upgrade for the hell of it. Still, I've never done it. Thank you, Taylor Bennett. Oscar Lewis does not get the Superstar X Factor. It's all good, he really doesn't even need it. He's already on his way to the Hall. Oh, Lester boy. One of the all-time greats. The old decisions to make in the old ball club. Luther Finney. Guaranteed. Yeah, I don't really think I need to trade much either. I think I'm good there. I don't know. Let's see what kind of picks I have. Probably perfect. Let's see, in 2029 I have a first, 2 firsts, I have 3 seconds, 2 thirds, 3 fourths, 2 fifths, 3 sixths, the 7th, yeah. Good. Yeah, so I really can't trade anyone right now, or do anything. I just gotta not sign guys and let them go and use these picks. That's all I can do. It's either you're going to be signed or you're not. So, in that case, all these guys are just going to rot. They're going to finish out this year, hopefully win a bowl, and fucking, they're on their way making big old money out there. Big old contracts for these boys. Probably all these guys except for Bowman. Bose is gone, Sly, Biddle. Nah, Biddle might be back, I don't know. I like Biddle. I really like Biddle. He's got a lot of room to grow in 4 years as a back. He gets in a lot too in that big nickel. Silas Shizor, he's out of here. Luther Finley, he's out of here. He had a good little run with the ball club. I don't know. He's one of those guys where he's gonna have to prove it. He's gonna have to make some plays. Alan DeLong is gonna get the big old chunk of Chizane. Week 9. Tyrone Murray is gonna get a nice little 2-year deal with no signing bonus. With about a $500K signing bonus, 2 years. Well, I can just cut him cheap if I somehow come across something else. Tyrone Murray's the guy that gets the blocks, though. He gets the block kicks. He's tight. He's that Greg Stroman type. 6'2", 211 Tyrone Murray out there. Causes havoc in man-to-man and zone. He's got the 79 man, the 83 zone. Love it. Brings the heat every play. Will Saffold, he might be a guy that's out of here. He'll go somewhere and start, maybe. Marquise Lake. He might be the guy who's gone. I don't want to have to draft another free safety. I like Burns, just not on a 4-year deal. Oh, I ripped a quarterback off the Bears practice squad. A few days ago. Alright, I'm gonna advance there, buddy boy. I just advance. Oh, you know it, man. I know it. I got the Saints next. Whew. My goodness, the #1 wideout in all. We're going verticals against the Saints. They're on big old vertical boys. They got covers. Big old upgrade for Jazeer Connor. Oh, the two backup guards. You were asking about the guards, who they are. Josh Bland, Jazeer Connor. Blanton's the guy because he's got the hidden trade, the star trade. There you are. got 87 zone coverage. I'll take that. I need to go to the week. Stop, dude. Frank Robinson. Stop, dude. He was a skater boy. I gotta buy next week after this game. I'll buy week 9. Texans 5-2. Back up to prominence. Looks like they found themselves a coach that fits the scheme. Vikings 6-0 to start the year, folks. Can they be the team that's going to challenge the Giants here in 2028? What is it, 2027? Right. Wow, the Saints coming in at 6-1. Lions, Timmy Townsend and company, 5-1. The Raiders, 5-2. Unbelievable. We've been waiting 9 seasons for this. I know. They've only allowed 130 points and 734 points. I'm done, dude. See ya. See you later. Points allowed. Here we go. Where are the Raiders at? Seven games. Seven games. Raiders 1, 2. Raiders have the third least amount of points against out of all the teams with 7 games that are computer teams. Third least. And only 2 points behind the Saints for second. But the Texans are they're having a hell of a defensive year. 110 points allowed in 7 games. Yeah, I saw that. Me too. No, it's from like 2012, and it's the worst game in the history of the world. It's terrible. I bought it when I first got my PlayStation for I think I got it for $10 back then. And it's the best game ever. No, they don't realize that. I don't think a lot of people even know what it is. I think people finally do now, but... Dude, people have been sleeping on that for years, dude. Remember I had the first one, it was fucking sick. And I had that shit for like a year before I think anyone else really even bought it. Yeah, I bought... Listen to this, I saw the first one was on sale and I bought it. I was like, I'm just gonna buy this, I'm gonna try this game out. and I bought it, and the second one came out like literally like a week later. I was just like, no way. And then 2019 came out after that. That's like the best golf game I've ever played, by far. The new one's just gonna be that much. It's gonna be like that much better. What's cool is that they don't come out with it every year. They haven't yet, so they like have time to develop it and actually bring out, you know. I remember in Madden about every 3 years or so they became innovative. 2 or 3 years they had like a new thing. Now they like don't really